All right, today is March 12th. I took two trades today. Unfortunately, both of them did not hit. I guess right now what I'm kind of thinking through is what I'm doing wrong, right? Potentially. I don't know exactly if I'm doing, everything wrong, but these are the two trades that I took right here. First trade was a long. As I was looking through it, let me just explain my thought process. It rips through these two levels right here, overnight value area low, previous week value area low, and it strongly reacts to the upside. So I was thinking, okay, it's just like yesterday, where I think today is Thursday, so we got to look at Wednesday morning. I think over here, yep. So yesterday, kind of like the same play happened here, where there are two levels stacked right here. It broke through. However, it didn't melt further down. It actually ripped up to then create a higher high, and then it bounced back to retest and then kept going higher, right? So I basically thought it's like a repeat play. Obviously, trading is not a pattern-based thing. It could be technically, but that's not really how things work, unfortunately. So that one was a good setup in my opinion, but it didn't work out. It is what it is. The second one, also really unfortunate. I was thinking, okay, it broke through these levels, and so by the time it comes back here, it's going to act as resistance. And if I draw out the volume profile at this point in time, current session value area low also shifted down, so we're definitely in a downward trend. So I was also trading with the trend, but again, stopped out, unlucky. In my opinion, though, this trade right here it was not invalidated completely, but it got weaker. I don't know why this candle's not forming fully, but basically what happened was it tapped into this level barely, maybe a few ticks or a few points before, and it went down to my TP, and then it went back up to test it again. So I missed my initial move. So in that sense, yes, technically it was kind of weakened, but it also could have 100% still hit. But this first trade was a B setup. This second one was, in my opinion, an A setup, because 1, 2, and 3 levels right there. Now, what I'm really torn about is that I got off around here, because my rules is 2 trades a day, call it a day. I don't know if I should increase that amount or not, because right after I got off, I think 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, this perfect A setup pulls up right at this moment right now, and you'll see that it rips through these 3 levels, current session POC, these 2 levels, it rips through, and there's a high volume node right here. So, and look what it does. It literally taps it exactly. I'm going to remove this arrow so it's easier to see. It taps into it exactly, and it dips, right? And if I were to remove this just to see it easier, it enters maybe a tick or two before previous week value area low. If it was this good of a setup, I would have entered even early, maybe even a little earlier, just so that I can actually catch this move. But this move was huge, because look at this. Let's see, for example, I put the stop loss on a logical level, right behind high volume node, right there. Then I would have gone for a 1-to-1 or even a 1-to-2 potentially. I think a better strat in this moment in time is just aiming for current session value area low. So it would have been a quick 1.8 RR. Now the really frustrating thing is that not only did it happen here, but it also happened here, and it also happened here, and here, and here, and here, and here. This is literally the most fading day ever. Unfortunately, I wouldn't take these longs. I could have, but there's no levels to work with here unless I draw out the volume profile like this, right? It looks perfectly even, to be honest. But I don't like trading just based off of current session and VWAP, and so I really want to use these levels, and it worked out perfectly. I missed out on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades right there. And so that's where my dilemma comes from. Okay, should I not trade in the morning and get on around 10:30 or so, and then from there wait out for my setups up until 2 p.m. or something, because the last trade setup I saw was around 1. But that's my biggest dilemma. Let me know if these 2 trades were retarded. but obviously it looks stupid because like I traded like basically in the same spot in opposite ways and they both failed. So if I just did the opposite of what I was thinking, then obviously both would have hit. But it is what it is. But moving forward though, like for example, this B setup in the beginning, seeing this just being ran through, I am honestly thinking that I might even just take B setups completely off my trading setup. Like just don't even, because like this is not this. Well, this is for the previous one, but these two levels, it just gets disrespected once, twice, 3 times. Like it's just not that strong, right? And then by the time over here, it gets stronger, but I'm gonna just assume this is just variance. To be honest, there's not much I could do here. And once you draw it out all the way over here with the volume profile, it like taps into the current session value area high really, really cleanly. I'm going to extend it even further, like right there. It barely taps into it. In my opinion, I would enter at previous week value area to be honest, just to be very safe. But yeah, really frustrating day. I feel like I stuck to my rules, and they were very logical trades. It was not out of urgency or anything like that. It looked like a good trade, and that's why I took it. But honestly, I might just have to wait even longer. Like maybe like start trading at 10.10, because like kill zones from like 9.50 is like 10.10. But I don't know. I don't know if this one day should change all this stuff. But those are my main kind of thoughts right now. But yeah, that's basically it. And thankfully, I did figure out the whole limit stuff, so that I don't have to like manually do everything. But I'm gonna be going on vacation tomorrow. I'll probably try to trade London, but most likely paper trading. To be honest, I've never traded London before, so I don't really feel comfortable with it. But yeah, this is the last trade for this week. I'm also gonna trade tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna try trading at 10.10 and see how that goes tomorrow. And then yeah, we'll call it there. All right, peace out, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.